I'll read you the line. Before even mid-January, we were having meetings in Number 10 saying it's clear that Carrie wants rid of all of us. At that point, we were already saying by the summer, either we'll have all gone from here or we'll be in the process of trying to get rid of him and get someone else in as Prime Minister. He doesn't have a plan. He doesn't know how to be Prime Minister. And we only got him in there because we had to solve a certain problem, not because he was the right person to be running the country. No prizes for guessing what problem it was they needed Boris Johnson to solve. Phrase I haven't used for about 2.5 years, but goodness me, it's coming back to haunt us now. Nothing desirable is deliverable, and nothing deliverable is desirable. That is Brexit in a nutshell. Boris Johnson is the only politician in the country who, by the end of 2019, could still persuasively and publicly pretend otherwise. Theresa May had tried. She'd crashed and burned in the most spectacular of fashion. So the only politician in the country who could continue to pretend that the fundamental truth of Brexit is that nothing desirable is deliverable, nothing deliverable is desirable. We'll talk later in the programme about the latest madness Lord Frost is introducing regarding Northern Ireland, all utterly predicted and, of course, predictable. But that was the problem that needed to be solving. We needed, if you like, the mother of all snake oil salesmen. We needed the most duplicitous, the most dishonest, the most disingenuous, high-profile politician that we've seen since the Second World War. That was the only way you were going to get this next stage of the con over the line. I find it almost unbelievable that it's Dominic Cummings dropping these truth bombs and not, well, yours truly. But there we are. I guess everyone can agree if we're both seeing it from the same angle, it's almost certainly true. If it was one of us saying it, you'd think, oh yeah, whatever. Let's find out what Dominic Cummings has got to say. He's the guy I trust on this. And it turns out Dominic Cummings is saying exactly the same thing that I'm saying. Johnson was the only politician who could get this nonsense over the line. We disagree, I guess, still about whether or not it was nonsense. But that's the point. That's just objectively incredible. I mean, I could fill 3 hours of the programme today. There is no other story in town. Daily Mail, no doubt, wanging on about migrants in dinghies. Do you know, if every single person who's crossed the English Channel in a dinghy in the last 2 years was to immediately train as a lorry driver, we'd still be about 85,000 shy of the numbers we're going to need post-Brexit. But hey-ho, you get cross about that and completely ignore the fact that the man who put Boris Johnson in Downing Street considers him to be so supremely unfit for purpose that within weeks of arriving, they were talking about getting rid of him.